Welcome. Look.
How are you? Good to see you. What a pleasure.
I'm honored.
Welcome. Welcome. Please come in. President Duterte, welcome to Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. We mark that this is the first visit by a president of the Philippines in the history of Israel. It is deeply appreciated. We remember the exceptional role of the Philippines that received Jewish refugees during the Holocaust. We remember that the Philippines was the only Asian country that voted for the establishment of the State of Israel in the UN resolution in 1947. Mr. President, we remember our friends. And that friendship has blossomed over the years, and especially over the last few years. We're going to sign here today 3 important agreements in trade, in science, and no less important, in caregiving. There's been a remarkable phenomenon in Israel where thousands and thousands of families have taken heart from the support given by Filipino care workers to the elderly. I am one of those families, Mr. President. My late father, who died at the age of 102, in his later years, received incredible care by a caregiver from the Philippines, Lee, a woman of exceptional compassion and intelligence. She took care of my father's every need. And when he passed away, she took care of his brother's needs until he passed away. I, like many, many Israeli families, am deeply moved by this show of humanity. And today we're going to sign an agreement that will knock off as much as $12,000 from the cost of every caregiver. This is money that is taken away from the caregivers and the families, the Israeli families, who so want their service. This is an exceptional agreement, and it, I think, heralds the kind of friendship that we are developing. And so in that spirit, again, Mr. President, I welcome you to Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. Welcome.
Mr. President.
Good afternoon to everybody, Mr. Prime Minister. I am very honored to visit the State of Israel. It was an invitation extended with the hope that this country will continue with its friendly and warm relationship. I'd like to thank the State of Israel for the so many assistance given us. Not that it'd be good to mention it, but terms of the Marawi siege, we got help and from your country. Thank you for that. And thank you for hosting almost 28,000 Filipinos. They have been very happy working here, taking care of the aging population of yours, citizens. And I have heard that they have been treated as human beings. Unlike in other places, of which I am not at liberty to mention now, but the way that they have been received here was shown last night with the jubilation. And of course, every time I mentioned about the kindness and benevolence of Israel, you could hear a thunderclap. And I'm sure that they came from the heart. Mr. Prime Minister, I can only thank you so much, especially the critical help that you have extended my country in time when we needed it most. the recent trouble in the Philippines, the extent of the help that you extend was very critical in winning the war. It could have dragged on were it not for the very substantial and crucial equipments, which I'm not also at liberty to say now, but it was a help to preserve the Republic of the Philippines, and I thank you for that. Thank the State of Israel, the people, and I hope that these ties of ours will continue over the years. And I think I have my daughter here, who is Zimmerman. Actually, she's a descendant of a Jew who went to the Philippines and to settle down there many, many years ago during the time of the Holocaust. We received the Israel and their families, and I'm sure that many of them have spread all throughout the country. And one of them is the family of my the daughter. She's not a daughter, but the mother was a homegrown Zimmerman in our place. Thank you, and may we continue to be blessed with a strong relationship. I do not think that there will ever be a time when there will be an irritation even between the two countries. We share the same passion for peace. We share the same passion for human beings, but we also share the same passion of not allowing our country to be destroyed by those who have the corrupt ideology who knows nothing but to kill and destroy. In this sense, Israel can expect any help that the Philippines can extend to your country. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We will now begin the signing ceremonies of bilateral agreements. The next Thank you very much.
Dedication of a memorial to Filipinos who saved Jews during World War II. Very controversial visit. And of course, Israel is home to thousands of Filipino expats. Let's go now to that ceremony and take a listen.
I am honored to invite the President of the Republic of the Philippines to rekindle the eternal flame in the war of remembrance. I'll ask the Bishop to lead me. the honor of the Jewish people, the heroic and persistent struggle of the masses of the house of Israel on the threshold of destruction for the human dignity and the Jewish heritage, the righteous amongst the nations who risked their lives to save the Jews from persecution and death. I am honored to invite Mr. Rodrigo Duterte to lay the wreath on Stone's lap and wish the ashes of Holocaust victims in the six extermination camps are buried. Father Brazil.
And we're seeing live images now of Duterte laying a wreath there at the Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum in Jerusalem, and we are just waiting for him to speak. Let's go back to that.
Father,